training's done. Now I just get to relax, um, and just wait for the weigh-in, bro, and then it's fight day, man. Can't wait.
Colleague there was saying you heavyweights don't need to worry about weighing. That's why you're feeling good. So, Junior, obviously you had a couple of defeats a couple of years ago, and I guess you know what this sport's like. A couple of defeats, people forget about you. What have you been doing in this past year?
Just basically trying to wait for a fight, man. This was yeah, this this year's been hard in terms of motivation because all I wanted to do was fight. Um, the promoters were uh, saying that that they didn't want to get me in there and just fight with anyone because it'll do nothing for my record. Um, and so basically, I was just playing the waiting game. Waiting game gets very boring. Um, it just kind of kills your motivation as well. So yeah, man. So for this past year, I've just been chilling. I've just been trying to keep myself in the gym, sparring with the boys, um, back home in Auckland, city kickboxing. So great gym, great motivation in the gym as well because in the gym, everyone's always fighting as well. So there's a great energy there. But for myself, yeah, I've just been waiting, and this fight came at a perfect time. So, so as soon as the fight presented itself, I said yes straight away. It didn't matter who, um, and man, and to be on such a massive card like this, bro, it's 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 just a huge opportunity for myself. So yeah, can't 100%, but I know I'm pretty sure. Oh, but so we we got in contact with. Oh no, so Deontay Wild, Deontay Wilder's team got in contact with us and they told us about the card. He they wanted me for sparring because he's fighting Joseph Parker. Um, so they wanted me for sparring, and then that was the first time I heard about the card. I then told my manager. Then my manager's like, "All right, let's basically try and get you on that card as well." 12 hours later, um, he called me up and said that I'm fighting on the card. So it sounds like the promoter's got in contact with my promoter, and my promoter put my name forward. And I guess that's basically how I got the fight. I think it was because um, probably because I've got a good relationship with my promoter. Um, we keep things cool. We keep things professional and friendly, and they kind of paid off. So yeah,
Yeah, well, what a show to be on. The good thing about boxing is, although yeah, you can get forgotten about if you lose, all it takes is one big win, and then you're right back in the mix. So, I'm sure you're under no illusion though. Frank Sanchez, very skilled operator. Um, yeah, what do you make of him? Have you come across that sort of technical Cuban style before?
he's gonna be one of the best guys I've ever fought. You know, I fought. I've been in there with the best heavyweight. You know, I've been in there with Usyk long time ago though, but he's but like I remember fighting him and thinking, whoa, there's levels to this. And so going into this fight, I'm not kidding myself. This guy's very good, and so I've prepared as such. You know, I've prepared my eyes um, to kind of deal with the speed that's going to be presented. I've watched a lot of footage of him, and so on the night, man, I'm just making sure that everything comes together at the right time, and I perform to the best of my ability and come away with the win.
And of course, I mean, it's a massive heavyweight card, essentially. I know we got Jai on there, um, and Bivol, but it's generally a show for the big guys. A good showing for you tomorrow. You'll be invited back for more of these big heavyweight nights, which it looks like the Saudis want.
Yeah, man, this is a huge opportunity, and this is the direction that it looks like our sport's going, especially heavyweight boxing. Seems like this is the spot, bro, and like you know, all the people that's involved in making this happen, it's it's a it's a good thing for boxing. So yeah, man. So a win here will do massive things for not just my career, but basically every other heavyweight that's in the same boat as I am, or the future heavyweight champions coming up, or the future generation, man. This is such a great time for us, and this is just a huge opportunity. And I know we all know that, and I know everyone's going to fight to the best of their ability because a chance like this doesn't really come around too often. So we're all going to make the most of it.
Yeah, I'll speak to Jai. Obviously, he got hit with the political shenanigans of the sport, but as he said, when you go to a big show like this and you saw the production value, the venue and whatever, does that really give you that shot in the arm? I was just listening to your previous interview, and you were saying how you want to fight on for quite a while. I mean, when you got events like this, really adds a shot of motivation.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, like this is yeah, man. Just as I said before, I don't know how long this is going to last with the whole with the whole production being here. It seems like it can last for a long time, but you never know in the sport. But right now, we definitely know what's here. We definitely know what's kind of moving here too. So man, just just blessed that we can all be here, and like it's good to hear boxers get good pays, um, because like we've been on the other side of the coin where we train our whole lives and we like just get paid peanuts, and it's just cool to and it's just cool that we have like a person that's basically able to give us this and more. So such a blessing, man.
Yes, indeed. What do you want to still do in this sport? Do you still want to one day get a crack at the heavyweight title? Or are you now just thinking you just want the most money possible? Yeah, what's your aspirations for the rest of your career?
Yeah, big things, big things, big things, bigger fights, bigger events, bigger money. That's that's basically the name of the game, man. You know what I mean? I gotta shoot for the belts. I gotta shoot for the titles. I gotta shoot for the big events. So yeah, man. So that's exactly what I'm chasing. Awesome. You know what I mean? Because we have three Polynesian boys on a card like this. It's massive, and it'll do big things back home. You know what I mean? Joseph Parker has done such a massive job with getting the brand out there, with getting Samoa out there, Jai as well. Um, I'm looking to do the same thing with the Tongan boys coming up, and we also got like all of the other nations there as well. Niue, um, Balo Tahiti. We have all of the like smaller countries as well. Fiji, beautiful, beautiful place. So them seeing seeing us do this will definitely give them motivation to basically chase whatever they want to do. It it doesn't have to be boxing, but back home, um, back home, especially in New Zealand, especially in the islands as well. Sometimes we kind of we're not we're not the biggest thinkers, as in like we keep ourselves caged in. Um, we don't dream big, but them seeing us do this, man, if they can dream big and like dream to get here, I definitely know that they can, man, because the future generation is always better than the next. So they'll see us come here, they will do better in the future.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, flying the flag for Polynesia, the three of you. So that is great for the islands. Can I just ask you about the co-main event because two fighters that you know well. You said you've been sparring with Deontay. Of course, you've shared the ring with Joe Parker. Uh, how do you see that going? You're better placed than most to analyze that fight.
Yeah, I've got to say this is a very good fight. This is a very good fight. Um, and and I know the boxing public knows this because Parker Park Parker's a very confident guy. He knows what he has and he believes in himself and he throws combinations. He throws hard punches. He's very fast. And Deontay Wilder knows this as well. You know, his team his team ain't taking this lightly. They've trained hard for this fight, especially with the likes of Malik Scott at the camp. He's very very smart customer, man. Very very smart. And so both of them are prepared well. And it's going to be a good fight, man. I definitely don't see this one going 12 rounds. I definitely don't see it. I can see a stoppage both ways. I can see Parker um, overwhelming him with shots, forcing a stoppage. I can see Deontay Wilder banging with that right hand. I can see both outcomes. It just depends on how each fighter executes their plan. If one can instill their will over the other, they'll win.
Yeah, it's going to be a fascinating night, like all the fights are. And tomorrow night will shape the heavyweight scene for years to come, I think. So a lot at stake for all of you. Junior, thanks for your time. Pleasure meeting you for the first time, and yeah, good luck Saturday night. Look forward to the show.